Well, some things are just straight up dumb. Welcome to the Fight for Love podcast, the show where we talk about health, empowerment, and training. Today is the question, why can't I stick to my diet? Welcome everybody to a new episode of the Fight for Love podcast. And today we have some things going on. First of all, I'm barely wearing any makeup. And if you're wondering why I'm saying this, this brings me to my second point, which is I am now posting my podcast as videos on my YouTube channel, Cats, Coffee, and Kickboxing. So this is a first for me, which means I'm not going to be able to pause this podcast because, I just have to do it all in one piece because, you can see me and stuff. So yeah, no editing, no nothing. Everything that I'm saying is just going to be out there. So live with it, deal with it. I'm so happy you're here. Okay. The question today is, why can't I stick to my diet? Okay. And so sorry guys, on the video I have to put my glasses on because actually I'm blind and I can barely see what's on my PC. And I tried not to wear my glasses because you can see the ring light reflecting in it. It doesn't look so cool. But again, deal with it because I have to read what I'm doing and I might take them off later. But, well, this is getting boring, isn't it? Anyway, let's get into it. So, if you're one of these people that can't stick to your diet or have a hard time sticking to your diet, listen to the end because what I want to do with you today in this podcast is first define the word diet and look at some types of diets, some really dumb ones, and then some really, well, I'm not going to say good ones, but other ones. And then find out why so many of us fail in our diets and how we can really stick to them. Why do we fail and how do we make it so we don't fail in our diets? Okay, so first, let's define the word diet. The word diet, definition of the word diet actually is the kinds of food that a person, animal, or community habitually eats. So a diet is not only the word of what we eat in order to lose weight, but what we eat on a daily basis. So if you say my diet consists of this or my diet consists of that, it just kind of basically tells you what somebody eats on a daily basis, I guess. So that first. Okay, the types of diets. You guys, this world is straight up crazy. You probably know that. You've probably seen that before. People are just being weird, especially in times of Instagram, Pinterest, and all that. Like if you type in how to lose weight on Pinterest or diets on Pinterest, you see all these crazy, stupid diets like I don't know, the egg diet or the chocolate diet or whatever. And what I did today, because I thought it would be fun for you as well as for me, to just look up some diets. I think I googled stupid diets or something because there are so many of those out there and some people actually believe this. And I just wanted to give you a picture of how obsessed we are with losing weight, that we're trying to make something that's actually pretty simple a lot more complicated than it is by looking for the quick fix. So okay, I haven't looked at all these yet because I wanted my reactions to be authentic to the weird diets. I googled weird or stupid diets or something, and let me read you a few of these. Okay, like for example, we have the Twinkie diet. To all my German speaking people out there, Twinkies are, Google Twinkies, Twinkie. A Twinkie is basically an American dessert, which is basically kind of like a very sweet, breadish kind of pastry thing filled with cream. And okay, so, it's basically it's just a dessert, right? It has a lot of sugar, it has a lot of fats. But hey, there's the Twinkie diet, so we're all saved. Let's read into it. A bakery manager invented Twinkies in the 1930s, but the diet fat's origins are unknown. Twinkies have 150 calories each. Eat nothing but Twinkies and you could lose weight. It works, Marge says. Well, no bullshit. Because even if you eat 10, that's only 1,500 calories a day. Okay, I'm not gonna read the rest of it, but yeah. The Twinkie diet. Should I do the Twinkie diet? Please don't. While it's true that, let's say you eat your 10 Twinkies a day, nothing else, so you only eat 1,500 calories a day. For comparison, like I'm a 173 centimeter tall woman weighing 65 kilograms, and I'm pretty active throughout my day, and I usually, to maintain my calories, I'm usually around 2,000 calories a day. So if I ate 10 Twinkies and nothing else, I would save myself 500 calories a day. Yay, right? Lose weight. Of course you're gonna lose weight, because in the end it's just calorie intake and calorie output. That's all it is. I mean, of course there's a lot of that in between. We get into that later. But if I only eat 10 Twinkies a day, yes, I'm gonna lose weight. But you know what else? I'm gonna lose my health too. Because if I only eat, like if I eat the same shit every day, especially if it's straight up trash food, which Twinkies are. I mean, I'm not saying never consume sweets, but if you straight up only eat something that contains a lot of sugar and a lot of saturated fats, you're not gonna be healthy. You're gonna lack proteins, healthy fats. You're gonna lack all those minerals, all those vitamins, everything that keeps you healthy. What's it called? Fiber that's really good for your gut health. You're gonna lack all of these things, so you're gonna get sick on that shit, and you're gonna get sick of eating Twinkies. So please don't. Okay, just don't do it. Nutrition is more than calories, guys. Okay, the tapeworm diet. Oh my, ew, there's a picture of a tapeworm. I can't even. The tapeworm diet is a draconian way of losing weight. A tapeworm is a parasite. Guys, I don't even have to. Do I have to read this? Is any, like, are you gonna do? No, you're not gonna do the tapeworm diet. Please tell me you're not gonna consider doing the tapeworm diet. I mean, come on, man. My cats get tapeworms from eating mice and shit. So don't. You have to get medicine. I don't even know if they do that for humans. I have to get medicine for my cats so they get rid of their tapeworms. So please don't get tapeworms, guys. Please don't do it, okay? It's gross. Trust me, I know, it's gross. The baby food diet. This Hollywood diet. Ooh, it's a Hollywood diet. This is like Hollywood is like the word like an influencer diet or something, right? So it has to work. It has to be great, doesn't it? This Hollywood diet that works by substituting baby food for 2, possibly 3 adult meals a day. You will lose weight because you're restricting calories. Again, no shit. You're restricting calories. Well, of course you're gonna lose weight. Of fucking course you're gonna lose weight if you restrict calories. Again, like in the Twinkie diet, are you really... Guys, seriously, do you really want to replace your meals with baby food? Do you? How about just eating less of your meals and restricting calories that way? Like, how stupid can it get? Dude, I don't even know what to say. Okay, let's move on. Moving on. Okay, I mean, I googled stupid diets. I'm not disappointed in it. The cigarette diet. Holy shit. Oh my god. Okay, this has to be one of the most harmful diet fads ever. If you light up rather than eat, you could see some weight loss. Cigarettes have no calories and nicotine is a stimulant, but smoking is a cosmetic daily, blah blah blah. Again, No, just who comes up with this shit? Like, seriously, guys, this is not. No. Scratch that. Okay. Alquili? Aoqili. Alquili. Am I saying that right? Alquili diet soaps. Diet soaps. Not soups, guys. Soaps. Diet soaps. What the hell? Alquili diet soaps made of seaweed and aloe vera are supposed to not only smooth the skin, but also wash away the fat that lies beneath. All right. Ever been in biology, dude? Similar to detoxifying seaweed body wraps, Alquili soaps have been used for thousands of years in the East Asian countries. They may make your skin look smoother and softer, but they won't help you achieve weight loss. There's no pill or potion or liquid you could take that will make you lose weight. Well, at least they're saying that, because it's true. There's nothing, no pill, no fancy body wraps, nothing you can put on your skin that makes your fat melt away, guys, okay? Nothing. Period. Okay, the Sleeping Beauty diet. Wow, that sounds cool. This diet advocates sleeping 24/7 for weight loss. You might be tired because you're starved, but if you sedate yourself to be able to sleep that much, you're putting yourself at risk. Okay, so am I getting this right? Is this diet just tell you to sleep 24/7? Like, no. Never mind that we have to pay bills and go to work and basically live. Hey guys, just sleep. You don't need a lot of calories while you sleep, right? I'm not sure if that's it. Like, hold on. The diet advocates sleeping 24/7 for weight. Yeah, for weight loss. Did I understand that right? There's some scientific research to support the idea that lack of sleep can contribute to excess weight and obesity. Oh yeah, that's true. So there is something to be said for getting adequate sleep. Adequate, not total. I mean, guys, if you just don't live, you're gonna lose weight, right? I mean, hey, let's all sleep forever. How cute. Okay, the chewing diet. How many more do we have? Okay. The chewing diet advocates chewing incessantly until the food was purified. Well, yeah, I guess if you just chew your food for a really long time, you're gonna feel fuller. Like the hormones that tell your brain that you're full, they take a certain time to kind of get that message across your body that you're full, or into your brain that you're full. And if you eat like really fast and don't chew a lot, then not only will it be harder on your digestion, but as far as or what I heard so far is that the hormone that tells your body that you're full takes a certain time to get into the system. So when you eat slower, the hormone will just reach, or you can eat less amount of food until that hormone kind of basically tells your body that you're full. That makes sense for you. I don't know, like I don't know how accurate that is, to be honest. I just heard that before. So there might be something to that, but like you're not gonna lose a big amount of weight just because you chew a lot. No. Okay. The vision diet, ear stapling, the cotton ball diet. Oh my god, eating cotton balls? Fuck me. Okay, enough of that. Okay, guys, I don't need to tell you that this is straight up stupid. Again, I googled stupid diets, here we have it. But what really concerns me is that people actually put these diets out there, and people believe in stuff like that, and I'm not making this up. Like I've read things about people doing the cotton ball like diet, people doing chocolate diets where they eat nothing but chocolate, people just restricting themselves to a level where their health is in danger. And there's so much misconception out there about food, about dieting, about losing weight. It's crazy, and it gets straight up dangerous, guys. It's just not what we want. Um, well, yeah. Okay, let's get into some diets that are not quite as stupid. Like, you might have heard of it before. Um, where is it? The keto diet. Okay. So, based on health.harvard.edu, the keto diet works by here. The ketogenic diet. Unlike other low carb diets which focus on protein, a keto plan centers on fat, which supplies as much as 90% of daily calories. And it's not the type of diet to try as an experiment. Well, that's what they say. The keto diet is primarily used to help reduce the frequency of epileptic seizures in children. While it also has been tried for weight loss, only short-term results have been studied, and the results have been mixed. We don't know if it works in the long term, nor whether it's safe, warns registered dietitian Kathy McManus, director of the Department of Nutrition at Harvard affiliated Brigham and Women's Hospital. Okay, so the keto diet basically tries to get you off of glucose for energy and tries to get you on fat for energy. So your body will burn fat for energy instead of using glucose, because there's not a lot of glucose in your blood. And not gonna lie, it works. Just like low carb, it's a little different. I'm not gonna get into the details. But it just works because your body is gonna use fat as fuel, because there's not a lot of you like my hoodie, by the way? Yeah, I love it. Anyway, there's not a lot of glucose in your blood or in your cells, so your body will take fat for energy. I've talked about this in your earlier podcast episode. And while the idea is not bad per se, it's just the fact that, like they say here, whether you do low carb or keto, the long term effects are not really clear. And studies also have shown that usually after 6 months, people just stop with it, because it's just a hard diet to maintain. You can never eat bread, you can never eat like rice, pasta, all these things. And I mean, sugar as well. And you guys know I'm not big into, like, you shouldn't eat a lot of sugar, but like I'm the last person to ditch the ice cream and never eat anything sweet, because sweets are good. And I mean, being healthy is not only something that happens in the body, it also happens in the mind. And in my opinion, restriction is not what we want. We want to, or just like low-key restriction, right? We want to have healthy habits, but we don't want to have any forbidden foods. That's my opinion, at least, because you want this to work long term. And if you've been on a very, very strict diet, studies show that a lot of people give up after like the longest they kind of did the diet was like 6 months in a lot of people. So yeah. Okay, paleo. The paleo diet. It's pretty common too. It's a dietary plan based on foods similar to what might have been eaten during the Paleolithic era. Paleolithic era, which dates from approximately 2.5 million to 10,000 years ago. So typically paleo, it includes meats, fish, fruits, vegetables, nuts, and seeds, but not like a hunter-gatherer kind of thing, kind of diet. But it excludes the farming, because farming changed what people ate. So the paleo diet basically wants you to eat fruits, vegetables, nuts, and seeds, lean meats, grass-fed animals, fish, oils from fruits and nuts, which are all great sources of healthy fats, of protein, obviously, all the macronutrients actually. They want you to avoid the paleo diet wants you to avoid grains such as wheat, oats, barley, legumes. How do you say that? Legumes, legumes, such as beans, lentils, peanuts, and peas. Which is a shame because I think these foods are really good for you too. Dairy products, well, I'm not against that, but I know some people say it's not good for you. I don't think that, but I mean, it depends, obviously. Refined sugar, of course, salt, potatoes. Oh, that's a bummer. Highly processed foods in general. Anyway, yeah, the keto diet also kind of restrictive. Not bad, I would say, in its essence, but still pretty restrictive. So, okay. Back to the basics. The reason why so many of us fail, if you only follow these diets because you want to lose weight, then scratch that. Then it's all bullshit. If you only do it to lose weight, it's bullshit because it's not going to work. Because you want your diet to be something. I think what people need to get out of their heads is that a diet is something that you do over a certain period of time. Okay? A diet should not be, okay, I'm doing this diet for 3 months to lose weight and then I go back to normal. But a diet should be what we had. Remember the definition? A diet should be what you eat all the time. A diet should contain of things you eat every day. And if you just restrict foods for a certain amount of time, and then you go back to your normal, how are you not gonna gain the weight again that you lost? How? Because if you're not changing your habits, you can't change your appearance, the fat percentage in your body. How do you think you could lose weight and then you're done and then go back to normal? Because if you've had troubles with your weight before, how the fuck do you think you're not gonna have them after? You know what I mean? I mean that in a good way. Just think about what you're doing. Think long term. Don't think, I'm gonna go on this diet and then 3 months from now I'm gonna have lost weight. Think a year from now, 2 years from now, 10 years from now, when your metabolism changes and it gets harder to sustain your weight. So think long term. If you want this to work, you have to think long term. And that's the reason why so many people fail. They see the end results. And they're like, yeah, I want to get there. This is the end. This is the goal. Once I've reached that, I'm happy. But, well, first of all, no. Not if you restrict yourself. How does that make you happy? Second of all, well, what comes after that? How are you gonna stay there? I mean, it's also said this before. It's easy to lose weight, but it's harder to maintain it. So, change your habits. Change your cravings. People don't realize that, but you can actually change how your taste buds kind of process taste and work. For example, say you drink your coffee with sugar because you've just always done it that way. You always liked it that way. You can start by reducing the sugar to, instead of 1 pack, use half a pack. And just kind of keep that up, because then first time you try it, it's gonna be like, oh, it's not as sweet as I'm used to, but it's okay. And then you kind of stay on that level until you get used to it again, until that's your new normal. And then cut it in half again, so you only have 25% of an entire pack in your coffee. And then wait till you get used to it again, until you can then lower it until you drink your coffee without sugar, for example. That saves you a lot of bad sugar in your system. Same thing with soda. If you're somebody who says, I don't like water, I don't like the taste of it, then just, I know this sounds silly, guys, but water down your soda with sparkling water. Mix it. 50% Coke, 50% sparkling water. It's gonna be hard. People are gonna think you're crazy. But in the end, you are doing this for yourself, for your health, for your well-being, for your weight, for the way it makes you feel. And until the Coke is like, the amount of Coke is like this small, and the sparkling water is like 70%, 80%, 90%, only sparkling water, you're not going to need it anymore. You can change those habits. Same with sweets. If you're used to eating a Mars bar every time after your lunch, cut it in half, eat half of it. Only take half of it with you. Prepare it at home. And then only eat half of it, and then kind of always go down from there. This makes a tremendous difference. And this is really easy to do too. Because it's not like, now I'm eating all this stuff, all this sugary stuff, and now I just quit with all of it. This is going to be hard to sustain, because your body is used to it, your mind is used to it, your brain is used to the sugar rush, and it's going to be hard if you're just going to stop it. I mean, for some people it works, I know, but for most people it doesn't. So just kind of lower the amount of sugar, or also fat, like chips and stuff like that. You can always lower the amount that you're eating, and lower it. And then kind of start to replace it with good habits. Yeah, I mean, change your cravings, change your taste, your sugar addiction. Sugar is an addiction. Sugar happens in the brain. It rewards us. It's the rewarding part in our brain that lights up when we get sugar. So you have to get it out of your system slowly. Work your way down from there. Reduce the bad things. Start adding more healthy alternatives. So the same way you reduce the bad things, you can slowly start to build up things that are good for you. Even if you might not like it at first as much, find ways to make it good without adding the trash to it, and kind of get used to it. Always, if you're a person that never eats veggies, start adding a little bit of veggies to your food every time you cook, just a little bit, and then work your way up from there. Okay. Give yourself time, and enjoy and embrace the journey. I think this is really important. Instead of thinking, oh, now I have to restrict myself, now I can't eat what I want, start to look for things that you like. Start to look for it makes you feel. Like when you get proud, when you've eaten a lot of good things, how do you feel after? Does your stomach feel better? Do you feel do you not get as tired? Do you feel more energized? Try to find these little positive things, and then remember them and focus on them. Instead of focusing on what you can't have, focus on what you're doing to your body, what good things you're doing to your body by adding some better, healthier versions of things. Okay, last thing I want to talk about is counting calories and my stand on counting calories. Some of you might know I have been kind of gaining weight during quarantine, so and I couldn't go to kickboxing, so I started counting calories again. Last time I did that, and first time in my life I did that, was when I prepared for my first fight, because I had to get into my weight class, and then I stopped it again, and then now I started it again because I wanted to lose some weight, and it worked really good. First I was like, ugh, I don't really want to count calories. I don't like it that much, but actually I've become a fan of it, honestly. Um, I've downloaded an app. It's called Lifesum, Lifesum, that just lets you track everything you eat and track your activities. So I like calorie counting because it's really easy. And just a word of advice: calories and what you eat, don't mix that up. Like, as I said, in the Twinkie diet, you can't just eat trash and then just say, okay, I only had 1,500 calories today, so I'm going to lose weight. Of course you're going to lose weight, but you're going to be A, hungry all the time, B, filling your body with trash, and C, feel like shit. You will. So eat healthy things. But if you also count the calories, give it a try. It's really cool. I think it's super simple. It's super cool. There's like if you Google calorie calculator, you'll find some calculators where you can put in your weight, your height, and it kind of counts the calories that you need every day. You can reduce that by maybe start with reducing them by 100 150 calories a day if you want to lose weight, and that helps you to actually lose weight. um I've been doing that for a long time now. I'm gonna stop again because I don't want to get like I don't want it to kind of start to control me, because I want to have a healthy relationship with food and ask you to do the same. But what I really like about counting calories is that you get a feeling for how many calories things have, how many calories you burn. Like, I started to do healthier things like walking to the store instead of driving there, and just carrying my stuff back in a big backpack and two bags. And just like that, I had a workout, and yeah, give it a try. I like it a lot. I think it's really cool, and yeah, that's it from me. That's it for this episode. Thank you for tuning in. Again, check out my YouTube channel, Cats, Coffee, and Kickboxing, and give it a follow. Also, follow me on my social media channels. Follow me on LinkedIn as Tanya Mader. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook. It's Up to Personal Training. And yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll hear you in 2 weeks. Bye bye. Take care.